Hello YouTube, this is me, Mr. Shiny. Somehow, one of my two videos it lost the auto from my voice, but somehow I fixed it already. Anything. Anyways, back from our last game, we already did our drafting with our future stars for next year and for 2019 and 2020 to 22. From our last game, we already defeated the Pittsburgh Pirates for our three games. So we're gonna face with the Atlanta Braves, and for three games too in our stadium. So first, let's go fix our contracts with our new players for 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 everybody, and let's do this. And so far we have Nathan Gear. That will be our starting pitcher, and his age is 18. His throwing arm and batting arm is all right, and his contract is none because we haven't started anything yet. And he's still is a 65, and all his stats is kind of good. It's decent. It's a good thing we got him because his velocity is at 92, and we might need that. So I think he's gonna start for next year. I think, and yeah, and we're gonna increase to 120,000 for 1 year. And here we go. So yeah, now it's Michael Ratilfield, something like that. I forgot. I don't know his last name. It's hard to pronounce. Uh, he's asking for 90,000. No, not 900. 90, no, 90 grand. But we're gonna increase to 120. I think we're gonna give them all 120. I think. And this is Alex Garcia. He is our catcher. His stats is not really good, but I think we're gonna take him to the double A, to the little leagues, and we're gonna make it 120. This is Carlos Argula, something like that. And he is they was giving him 90,000, so we're gonna increase to 120. This is Caesar Car Cordero, and he is asking 120, 110, but we're gonna give him 120,000. And this is Marino Rose. He's from Venezuela. His overall is a 55. He's only good with power hits and to the right. And we're gonna give him 120. So these are our new players for this year. I mean, for next year and in the other year. So we got three starting pitchers, one first base, and one catcher, two catchers. So here we go, and we're gonna face with the Atlanta Braves from our first game. Here we go, and I'm gonna stop talking right now.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, Oral Hershiser won the game, finishing a complete game one-hitter as the
I
Boys
think I'm
in
not
Blue
gonna talk
took down
because
the
I'm gonna do
Pirates
something. I'll be
4-1.
back.
He currently has the most wins in the National League. Julio Urias grabbed the victory, his fourth of the year, helping the Rockies beat the Reds 7-4.
Friday Night Baseball from Dodger Stadium in L.A. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Rich Hill is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? Do you have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Chris Taylor. His career batting line against Hill. He's a .333 hitter. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Stepping in for the Braves, Mike Piazza. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. Two out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box, Paul Konerko. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first at Dodger Stadium. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Felix Hernandez gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Into the box now, Matt Kemp. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. First pitch on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Grichuk is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. Hernandez comes set. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Taylor at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends. Now at the plate, Joe Carter. They'll get us started in the top of the second. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Alright, I'm back. So far, Mike
0-1, here it comes.
Perzazzo. Man, good
And
home
it's
run.
fouled away.
And now they are ahead. And that's not good.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Fouled off. He's got the average of .285 here to start play. 14 homers and 38 runs batted in. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Roberto Alomar.
Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay.
I'm hit.
No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
Batting 8, the right fielder, number 15, Randall.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Braves strand 1. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. At the plate, Andre Ethier, first at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in, A.J. Ellis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting 7, second baseman, Howard.
Next up for Los Angeles, Howie Kendrick. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle. Low throw, but
damn, these team are
so
really tough now.
There for Felix Hernandez. So here now is the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. 9-1-2 due up. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Escobar trying to get there, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. He got called out on strikes his last time through. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped high in the air. Hill take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mike Piazza. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here from the stretch. And this is fouled at the plate. A pause, and the 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Stanton.
I don't know how to say. If he made another home run, then
one left for Atlanta, but they lead it 1-0.
That is a strong horse player. That guy has power.
Digging in, Logan Forsythe. The head-to-head history with King Felix, just 3 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Into the box now, Rich Hill. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Damn.
So here's Matt Kemp now. Hernandez gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Taylor is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly. They're down 1-0. Riding in once again, Paul Konerko looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that one right down Main Street. 0-1, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away. Damn. And he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I might do a pinch hitter maybe after this inning.
Laid off
the
as
next
it
inning
caught the
or
inside
the other
corner.
inning maybe.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Ethier, still ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill. In now, Roberto Alomar. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Popped him up. Turner in foul ground. And that ends the inning. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Leading off the inning, Yunel Escobar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Grounded back up the middle. Turner has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. The windup and the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throws over to Canerco for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. He's around first, heading for 2. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Left fielder,
At the plate is Andre Ethier. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball. Hit it hard but pulled it foul.
Hernandez comes set, coming at him with the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
In now is A.J. Ellis, as it's on the ground toward the hole.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
It's through into
Yes.
right. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dira, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Here's Howie Kendrick. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to Konerko gets him, and the inning is over. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Braves 2 and the Dodgers 1. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 thus
Hitting
far.
out for the Braves, the right fielder, number 15, Randall.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
The pitcher, number 34, Felix Hernandez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Felix Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. Here it comes. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
And Ellis will put this one away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 2-1. Ready for another chance. Logan Forsythe. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliced hard on the ground.
Nice.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice side.
John Peterson is out of the dugout now, so it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright.
John Peterson.
Hit high and deep out there to left center
Nice.
field. Carter going back at the track.
Nice.
The wall. Gone. Jock Peterson with a 2-run blast. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead.
Thank you,
Well,
Chuck
they were
Peterson.
smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back,
Thank you so
and
much.
absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
So here's Matt Kemp now.
Center fielder.
As Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
to short. A sliding attempt at short, but he can't get a glove on it, and that should be a base hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar, as he grounds one briskly to short. There's one on to Canerco at first, and it's a double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Digging in once again, Justin Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hernandez gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Richard sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for two, coming on this two-run home run.
Nice.
Tony Barnett takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 43.
Riding in once again, Chris Taylor will try to get things started for the Braves in their half of the sixth.
Nice.
Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. One strike. Barnett playing here in his age 34 season. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Ethier's there. Looks it into his
Sweet.
glove, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again, Mike Piazza, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Kemp on the run, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Canerco. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this is a
foul
ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Braves 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Giancarlo Stanton will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. This is line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Standing in now, Andre Ethier, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box, A.J. Ellis. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for one. On to Canerco, a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Lifted in the air out to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for LA, but they still lead it 3-2. Digging in once again, Joe Carter. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Hey, last pitch was 94, then you pull the string. 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in the rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Adrian Beltre was down for the first out in the 7th inning. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Kemp will look this one in for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now, Rendell Grichuk. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Braves strand 1. They trail 3-2. Ready for another chance. Logan Forsythe. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Logan Forsythe.
Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him. Well, we just witnessed a tremendous defensive effort there, and here it is again. Showtrack demonstrates how he ranged a long way to make that sliding grab, and then when he got to his feet, he unleashed a bullet to get the runner. Spectacular stuff. Yasmani Grandal move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive to center field, and that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
So here's Matt Kemp now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're up 3-2. Jason Kipnis is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here. Juan Coronado has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Comes in with an average of 265, 2 home runs, and an even 20 RBIs. Popped him up. Forsythe has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, shortstop.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Turner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Now the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And the catch made out there by Ethier, and that's out number 2.
The batter,
Stepping in for the Braves, Chris Taylor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you
Almost
can't
there.
get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Ethier will make the catch, and that'll be that. 1 left for Atlanta. Still, Joe Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38, Joe.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, not great. He's 1 for 8. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And Escobar swings right through that one as he falls behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Taylor is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. Throws over to Canerco for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 27.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard liner to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Paul Canerco. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Paul Canerco.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Well, you credit Adam Wainwright with the victory, barring any late turnaround here. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. Ready with the 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Turner is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
How about it? A fielder, Joe Carter.
Ready once again, Joe Carter. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Got him.
Nice.
And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Adrian Beltre. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. swing
Nice.
and a miss. He struck him out.
Thank you everybody for watching. You have been watching Shining. This was episode
Man,
63.
they already put the all-time winning streak record,
And we will see you soon.
But with every win, it gets further and further away. We can say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
3-2 the finish in tonight's